lot of people tell me that their piano tuner says that their piano can't be tuned to standard pitch and it has to be tuned with itself, and they ask me what that means. Well, what that means is that chances are the tuning pins in your piano are loose because your piano has some age on it and your tuning pins are worn out. If your tuning pins are loose, the piano can't hold the tension that is required in order for a piano to be tuned to standard pitch. Standard pitch today is A440, and what that means is that A is supposed to sound like this. And if your piano has loose tuning pins, your A is going to be lower. So what that means is that your piano is going to be tuned to a lower tension, which means that the pitch is going to be lower. If you try to tune a piano to standard pitch, the pins need to be good and tight so that the piano can hold that tension. If a piano has to be tuned below standard pitch, then the piano is only in tune with itself and it won't be in tune with other instruments around it. As long as you're not playing in a band and you don't have perfect pitch, that's probably not going to bother you. But the moment you bring another instrument in, you won't be able to play the piano along with it. New tuning pins and a new pin block allow the piano to be able to hold the required tension so that the piano can be tuned to standard pitch. When a piano is restored and has new strings, the new strings are going to have an elasticity to them and they're going to stretch for the first year or so. And the same is true with new pianos. Like a new piano, the first year a piano is strung, it needs to be tuned about 4 times that first year. After the first year, tuning the piano about every 6 months is required if the piano gets moderate use. If it gets very little use, tuning once a year usually will suffice, especially if the piano is in a stable environment. Environment is very important for a piano's tuning stability. If an environment is stable, the piano is going to hold tune longer. There's an old wives' tale that says, don't put a piano on an outside wall. Well, 100 years ago that was probably true because houses didn't have insulation and they didn't have central heat and air. But today, you can put your piano on an outside wall assuming you don't have gaping cracks between the boards. Today, when these pianos are put into modern homes with climate control and central heat and air, they're really pampered. They've never had it so good.